Hi, welcome here. My name is Tony and I have been sharing about what we deeply are, profoundly are, beyond the ego, beyond the thoughts, beyond the ideas and beliefs that we may hold about ourselves. So a few years ago I had a shift in perspective, what we call a spiritual awakening. So if you're not familiar with this, simply sit down and don't try to understand this with the mind. Simply listen. So I had a spiritual awakening. So this is not the person that experienced something. This is not me as Tony that had a spiritual awakening. So I simply realized that I wasn't Tony, that I wasn't my thoughts, that I wasn't my emotions, and I wasn't this physical body. It may sound very particular, very strange if you are not familiar with this. Have you ever paused and asked yourself, what is this life truly about? What is the purpose of all this? So we are here, experiencing this life as this human form, and we somehow carry with us a constant dissatisfaction from the perspective of this ego. And it's kind of suffering. It's kind of suffering, and it was very truly suffering for me. So, as I told you, a few years ago, I had a profound shift. I realized that I wasn't what I thought about myself. I was deeply more than this, and you are also deeply more than what you think about yourself. So in this video, it's a pure invitation to awaken to something somehow bigger, to something infinite that we deeply are. We call this consciousness or presence. This is what we deeply are. And if you are already this is not something that you are going to add to yourself. It's simply a recognition that you are right now, but you have somehow forgotten it. It's covered up by the mind, by all the thinking mind, all the thoughts, all the things to do in the pursuit from the ego to become someone, and you are constantly lost in the past and in the future, hoping for a better future, lost in the regrets from the past. And the invitation is, what is between past and future? There is something, okay, we call this the present moment. So it's a concept. So the invitation again is to see through all kind of concept, through the illusion of concept, through the illusion of this ego. So there is something between past and future that you deeply are. So I know it may change, but remain with me. We are going to tap into this right now. So in the direct experience, there is something that is permanent, that doesn't move. Can you feel this? In the background of experience, there is something that doesn't move, that is still right now. So this is you, this is us. And you don't have your own consciousness created by the brain. So consciousness is universal. So it's like we share our being. There is only one consciousness. And when you awaken to this is pure love, because you see consciousness everywhere. Consciousness, this life is everywhere, in the woodlot there, in the trees. It's everywhere, in the air, it's everywhere. And you are this space, you are this infinite space, and it's right now within you. Because again, when we live from this constructed ego, we feel somehow tense. We somehow carry that something vital is absent within us. And so we try to fulfill ourselves with any kind of experience in this world. We possesses more, we wanting more, we are lost in the material world, and there is something that is beyond all of this kind of things. Because what we all desire, what we all long for is to be happy. We want to be free somehow. We want to be at peace. And if I told you that what you've been seeking unconsciously is within you, is within you right now, but it's like you seek something in front of you instead of within you. If you pause for a moment, just pause right now. Have you ever felt this aliveness within you? Have you ever listened to your own breaths? Have you ever noticed what lies between your thoughts? I think never. And here lies something infinite. And this space between two thoughts, this is what you've been unconsciously seeking your whole life. And you had already experienced this. When you were a child, you fully lived into the present moment. You didn't do anything except playing. You didn't take life too seriously. Life isn't serious. Life is a play, is a game. So again, it's an invitation to take life less seriously for a moment and see through the illusion of this ego. See through the illusion of seeking something in front of us to fulfill ourselves. It will never happen. It will never happen. It's impossible. You cannot fulfill yourself as this ego. So I'm going to tell you a story. When I was 5 years old and I asked for a new toy, when I got that toy, I felt happy. So we grow up believing that getting what we want makes us happy. So for a moment we feel this blissful moment, this joy, this happiness, because we think that getting what we want makes us happy. But in truth, this blissful moment, this joy that we experience is because for a short while, for just a moment, wanting has stopped. So desires fall silent, expectations dissolves, and in that moment we experience this joy. And this joy is not because of the toy itself. So when the mind goes quiet, goes silent, when you don't want anything except this right moment, when you accept fully this right moment as it is, you don't want anything else that this right now, you experience your true nature. And you can experience it right now. If you stop seeking anything at this right moment, you don't resist anything, you fully accept it right now. Don't think about anything. You simply slow down the activity of the mind, and you can experience what is here, which is unspeakable. But there is something conscious here. And initially, it has a taste of emptiness. But eventually this emptiness turns into a peace, a sense of peace, and you think that you are a person experiencing this peace. But gradually you realize that you are the peace experiencing a person. And when you are aware of this peace, there is a joy, a causeless joy that is here. And this beingness, this consciousness is shared with everything. So the sense of separation dissolves. And when the sense of separation dissolves, true love blossoms. Because when you see yourself within everything, this is true love. So if you are interested to somehow awaken to true nature, because you've been taking this path even unconsciously, because you've been seeking this your whole life. I've been sharing about this on this channel. So feel free to subscribe. And the invitation today was something very profound. You are already what you've been seeking. The answer is not in front of you, the answer is within you. And I suffered a lot in this life. I suffered a lot because I was driven by this ego. And this ego will go, because this ego will end up hitting a wall. There is no other way for this ego. Because right now you can feel there, I feel very powerful, I succeed at this, I became rich, I became someone very important for this company, anything. So at some point this ego will hit a wall. There is no other end for this, for the perspective of this ego. So I hope the message was clear, and I wish you a beautiful day. Much love.